Good morning, everyone. So today for the Teal Tuesday previews, I have some embossing folders. And when I say some, I mean a lot. So Diamond Press did send these embossing folders free of charge for my review. And of course, all opinions are my own. And any links that I have in the description box, other than the embossing folders, will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And as I mentioned in the first video, you do not want to use my 10% VCDP code when you do the sale. You want to use Teal 50, and the sale is on June 22nd. It runs one day, 24 hours, so at midnight going into the 22nd, and then ends, midnight going into the 23rd. You want to add $50 or more to your cart, and then you can use Teal 50 to get 50% off. So your cart ends up being $25 or whatever half is of the other over 50, right? So I think that's everything. In the first video, I pretty much talked a little bit more about it. They have giveaways. There's a charity portion to that, so you guys can check that out. But we're gonna get started because there are, I don't know if you can see how high this stack is. It's towering. All right, so let's begin. So yes, these are some new embossing folders I bring to the site. These first ones I took everything out of the packaging so we can see them a little better there, and then we'll just get started. On these guys, I kept them in the packaging because they're the kind where you can just do like little strips of embossed, accents or however you want to do it. So this one has the little balloons, super adorable. We have Celebrate, we have the candles, and it's called Birthday. So hopefully, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close up, and I'll just keep it down here. On this one, oopsie, so we're getting jumbled up here. I just wanted to make sure I had the right name for them so I can take them out of the packaging now. This one is called Garden, and it has the little bird strip here, the flowers, and the butterflies. And these guys happen to be about 1.5 inches by 5.5. Yeah, it's a little over 5.5, so that your piece of paper can be a whole 5.5 when you put it in there. This one is called Sentiments, and we have Thinking of You, Congratulations, and Thank You. And then this is Swirls, and just like it says, it has swirls. Really pretty there. This is a little fancy. And then we have the one that looks more like floral. These are like leaves. All right, now we're gonna go Congrats. So these are the big guys. They are A2 size embossing folders, so let me just measure them to make sure. Yeah, they're exactly 4.25 wide, and again, a little taller than 5.5, sorry, so you can get your 5.5 by 4.25 paper in there if that's what you want to do. So we have Congrats. This one is called Thank You Vertical, and as you can see, the thank you would be on the top or wherever. If you're putting a piece of paper that's smaller, obviously you're gonna change the orientation there, but it says thank you towards the top. This one is called Sunshine. Oh, I love embossing folders with that little kind of sunburst going. It says You Are My Sunshine. This one is called Lace, and it is a lacy pattern, and it might be, there you go. So flowers and then the lace kind of look to it. Flower Repeat. This one, I believe, might have been in one of the kits that they had brought to HSN. So I got a little coffee. I think these are going to be sold separately. I honestly don't know. I'm assuming they're listed separately. So just make sure if you might already have this one if you have the HSN kit. And maybe even that lace one. I don't quite recall. Tropical Border. This is lovely. Ooh. Yesterday I pulled out the Let's Flamingo set to make this card with the leaves. It might be something I need to do today. Let's see. So we have that one, Tropical Border. Oh, this is so sweet for all those woodland type cards. This is called Birch Trees. You can see. And this one is Damask. I was gonna say it looks kind of like a brocade, but it's Damask. Is it Damask? Damask? I don't know. I always say Damask pattern. Lovely. Just beautiful. We have our wood grain, of course. Awesome pattern. A nice basic if you're new to paper crafting. I know a lot of you guys had told me you didn't do Teal Tuesday last year because you didn't know about it, or you weren't in crafting that way. This is a great one to pick up. And then we have Swirl, which also has kind of like a damask feel to it. Oh, you can see that there. Beautiful. Oh, this is really cool. This one's called Aztec. Really awesome pattern. Really fun. And then we have triangle pattern, very simply called, lovely. And we have connected dot. Hopefully you can see it on the camera. It looks more like the diamonds. It's circles, or these little circles, each one. And this one is pennants, which is super cute to put in the background. All these things to me, it's just add texture. You can make it the focal point, however you want to use it, but I just love that to have that in the background. It'd be really sweet. Look at this one. Oh, so sweet. It's called Bloom. Very delicate. I hope you can see what's going on there. Super sweet. And here we have the little pineapples, and it's called Pineapple. Love the little pineapples. Adorable. And you know, I guess I can take a moment. Well, with the Diamond Press, what I like about their embossing folders is that what you see, like you're seeing this green part, that is definitely where you want to have it facing up and your paper face up this way. So this is going to be pushed into your paper, into the back of your paper, okay? So it doesn't, I know some companies is like, okay, but then you have to flip it because this is the actual side that's going to be pushed up into it, you know, but what you're seeing here, that's what's going to be raised up, so it's very easy to use. This is Paisley. Just lovely. And then we have, oh, Damask 1. So the other one was Damask 2. If I had known this one was number 1 and number 2, I would have put them together, but very different style, as you can see. Oh, sweet. I love this honeycomb. Very cool. And how many bee sets and honey sets do we have? This would be great to have. Buffalo plaid. Of course, another nice basic. The little lines. So cute. A little music notes. And there's that. Lovely. It's hard for me to see if this is okay. And then this one is Paw Prints, of course. So cute. I love this kind of thing right here because it kind of frames out your card. So if you have like a nice sentiment you're just going to put in there, it works really well. Border. The little kind of confetti in the corners. Just gorgeous on this one. Chrysanthemum. I can see doing some kind of mixed media kind of stuff with this. Maybe brayering it, you know, because nice big surface, and then whatever happens, happens, and it's going to look lovely. Oh, I love that. Whimsical Heart. And it is Whimsical Hearts. This one has nice orientation. It looks like maybe it's oriented this way, but since they're kind of doing their own thing, you can put it however you like. Holly Berry. Just lovely. Oh, these are kind of like side spray type things. This one is called Daisy, and it has a little butterfly. Again, really sweet to just tuck in like a little sentiment. Oh, this tree. It's on the side there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this one somewhere else in just a minute. I know I have some other ones that have words, so I was going to put those together. Oh, did I redo those? Oh, maybe. Oh, I did. I already do the words. So let's do this one. Happy birthday to you. It's a sideways one. It's called Happy Birthday Script. I was like, I know I have some word ones, but I already showed those off. All right, so now we have Cherry Blossom. Really pretty. Looks like they're kind of falling. I suppose you could do it this way too, but to me it looks like it goes this way. Really pretty, or even this way. Lovely. Probably this way. Snowflakes, and it's called Snowflake. Really pretty. Aw, this one's so cute. The leaves. It's called Leaf. And the very fall-looking leaves. So if I have this tower fall over on me here. Brick. Again, a great basic. Just add so much texture to your cards. The little anchors. How cute are these? Anchor. And then here we have confetti. Again, super cute for texture. Love it. Oh, this is really sweet. The tribal arrow one. Very cool. Look at this little guys, the whales. I love how only a few of them had the little spout going. So cute. What's it called? Flume? I don't know. I've been whale watching a couple times, especially when we live in Monterey, but I don't remember. Anyway, star pattern. Cute. Fluke? Is that something else? I don't know. Super cute. And then we have mini heart. Oh, this is cool. Banner. That's very interesting. It looks super cool, and maybe you can stamp different things in here, or just, you know, however you want it. That's really cool. Oh, these little guys. The owls. And then we have woodland animals that are super adorable. And then on the kind of a side thing here, we have butterfly. Just gorgeous. Love stuff like that. Oh, look at this one. Wildflowers. Again, just kind of a side embellishment there. Dandelion. Aww. Really love stuff like that. Oh, this is cool. Stripe. It's a really nice texture you're going to get here with this one. Clouds. Again, to me, another basic, because we have so many things that we can put on top of that. Little scenery and things. This is beautiful. Rose bouquet. Very classic. Hopefully you can kind of see what's going on there. Oh, another little side one. I should have put it with the others. Tulip. Oh, they are little tulips. I didn't notice that till right now. Super cute. The little leaf pattern is called vines. I guess it's a vine pattern, really. So cute. We have rose repeat. So you can see very abstract, just roses all around there. There's a sweetie. Sketch floral. And then, oh, this one looks like peacock. Yep, peacock feather. There you go. Very cool. Our little birds. Again, I believe this one was in one of the kits, so just, you know, you can check out your kits in preparation for the day. This is called Feathers. Oh, that is so lovely. I love that when I remove this, you can kind of see the little dotting and stuff, is it? Yeah, cool. Feathers is very cool. Oh, and look at this one. Hanging dots. So just some really nice texture. So I'm going to grab a few things and we'll try out, you know, making a few different backgrounds, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm going to try a few different materials. Just our basic cardstock. I have some acetate here and I have some vellum over here. So I think we'll start with our basic cardstock. And this is very thin cardstock, so sometimes it'll tend to warp because it is thin, but this is what I wanted to use, so I can use it with that tropical set. And I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water just to kind of get the fibers ready to be kind of messed with a little bit. Sometimes you do this with like a thicker cardstock or cardstock that's giving you problems. You might want to give it a little bit of water, a little misting, and just kind of let that settle in before I move on. Oh, I got water on my acetate over here. Alright, let me clean up this area. I'll be right back. While this is still a little bit wet here, we're just going to pop this in. And I did cut down my paper to 4 by 5 1/4, and I can see the 4-inch side is taking up left to right pretty well, the whole design. And then top and bottom, there's still a little extra design at the top and the bottom. And I'm sorry if this rocks the camera, which I'm sure it will, so I'm just gonna get to that. Oopsie. Okay, so I can see it did do a little bit of rippling here, and it'll probably iron out. I'll just leave it alone for now, put some weight on there. But other than that, really nice embossing on the edge here. Okay, I'm gonna let this settle back down, and I'll be right back with the acetate. And that was called Tropical Border. Okay, let's do the acetate. So this one I cut as big as 4, I think I cut the whole size. Let me see. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this is just a piece of acetate, a nice acetate. I don't know, I mean, there's different weights, I suppose, but it's not like the heaviest gauge, but it's a nice size acetate. And I'm just gonna put it right up to the top. And this, I would imagine, how cute is this to put on a shaker? So it has like some texture plus the shaker behind it, or, you know, whatever it is that you put in there into your shaker. Super cute. Or how about just for texture? You know, you can layer it behind whatever your card topper is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Check that out. This one's so cool. It feels like just really sweet because of the way it's raised up. So this side is the flat side where the pieces are pushed back. And this is the raised side. I don't know if you can see. It looks so cool. It reminds me of like bottle caps. I don't know, for whatever reason. That is so, so cool. If I have something... I mean, I don't know. You can kind of see that there. Nice. Yeah, definitely I would cut this down, you know, let's say you die cut it, or just cut it to the size you need for a shaker and then run it through. You have some texture, plus you have your little confetti in the background. Love it. All right, let's try out, oh, that was the hanging dots. Okay, let's try the vellum next. Okay, and before I forget, this is the happy birthday script. So I cut this down 4 by 5 1/4 that we can mat over the top of a card base, and vellum is such a nice material. You can then put, you know, some little flowers, some other little embellishments over the top, maybe some die cuts, but for me, this would be the focal point of the card. So just the vellum, you know, on a card base. I know sometimes it gets tricky knowing how to glue them down, and usually I just put the smallest amount of glue, just a little dot here and there, and then just leave it at that, you know. But let's put this down. I'm just trying to eyeball and see that. Actually, I can probably do it from the top and then bring the other thing over. Just trying to make sure it's pretty straight and kind of centered in there. Let's try it out. Vellum can be tricky, so let's see what happens here. Okay, so upon close look, guys, it's a little too much pressure in the marquee, at least for this vellum. It's very thick. It kind of squeezed it here. And I think if you have a different machine that you can change the sandwich, do a little less pressure, I think it'll work just fine. But for this one, with this vellum, it's just a little too thick. But you know what? I could always put something there. You guys always know I always try to make something work. I just cover it up. Anyhow. Okay. All right. Well, let me, yeah, I mean, let me get these pieces. So this is what we worked on. I'll finish up some cards. Basically, I wanted to show you just a few different materials that we can run through and have that work out. But I'm going to probably, again, get that flamingo set. I'll finish up this card. Very cool look here. And again, just a little less pressure we would need for this one. Vellum is very persnickety because you can't really spray. I mean, it's like a plastic material. Some people gave me the tip of putting an extra piece of like typing paper, or I always say typing paper, printer paper as they call it nowadays, in there with it. But for this one, since it's too much pressure, I'm not going to add more paper because that would just make it more pressure. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Die & Press, for sending these items. Again, June 22nd, keep an eye out for the Teal Tuesday, and I'll have some little images here for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.